Hey everyone, AC Fire here with the review for chapter 118 of Black Clover. So, in this chapter, uh, another two teams face off for I think it's the fifth match in the first round, and this time it seems to be a captain, and this captain is the captain of the I don't remember their names, but he's the captain of the team that went in last place, like in terms of the rankings that were shown recently in the Clover Kingdom. So his name is Little Boa Multi, which is a weird name, and apparently has a butler named Walter. And the thing is that Lil, whatever, has his ability is painting. So apparently he can paint as like I don't know, not it's not like his works of art. I don't know if it's like for. I think he just uses painting as a way to choose powers basically. And apparently he's a very powerful magic user, and when he was a kid he basically like just messed up everything. He he was so powerful that he kind of hurt anybody that got in his way or was in front of him or next to him or whatever, because he always was obsessed with using his magic abilities, especially after he got his grimoire. And apparently Walter stopped him from hurting anybody else and to- showed him how to not showed him, but basically caused him to control his powers when he hit him back, because Lyle, I call him Lil couldn't didn't know pain, and so he didn't really care about anybody else feeling pain because he never felt pain, so he didn't know how much it hurt. And so we see that basically he's able to paint magic, and he did this in the at the end of the chapter where basically he paints counterattacks uh, against his enemies' attacks. So that's very interesting that he can do that. Another interesting contender, and apparently he's one of Asta's friends, which is interesting, and apparently his only friend, which kind of is sad. And yeah, I think that's really all that happened. We did see a little bit of Juneau and Charmy. You know, Charmy liking Juneau because of what he did earlier on with. I forgot exactly what happened. I think it's like something about food. Well, obviously, it had to do with about food. That's why she likes him, because she likes food so much. He probably did something like cool for her involving food. I think he like saved her food or something. I don't remember exactly what happened, but so a little bit of that. We saw a little bit Noel and Neville or Nero. I think it's Nero or Neville or something. The bird thing that's always on Asta's head, or now Charmy's head on her bun. And besides that, we didn't really see much else. We just saw Lil and another interesting contender. We already have so many interesting contenders right here. We have Asta, obviously, or Zax. I think that's his name. Asta is also interesting, but Zax. We have Mimosa's brother. We have Finraw's brother. And now we have Lil. I don't remember his name. And maybe I'm missing one more person. Let me see. Let me see. Zax, I think that's his name. Mimosa's brother. What's it called? Uh, um, darn it! I just had his name. There's also Lil and Finraw's brother, I think. And then maybe I'm missing one more. Sorry if I am. But because there was five apparently. Oh yeah, there was five matches. Juneau's. Who was Ju? Did Juneau ever go? I think he did. But the point is that those four, at least, maybe there's a fifth one. These four new characters we learned about, they all seem interesting, and it's like they're strong, and they're like surprisingly strong. It's like some of these people are like, dang. And so it's going to be an interesting second round whenever that happens. I don't know how many more matches there are. I should have probably checked that. But I think that's all that happened. I would say this is an 8.5 because it was definitely interesting seeing another cool, powerful competitor who's a captain. Apparently, captains are supposed to be in this competition of the Royal Knights, but obviously Lil is. And you know the Magic Emperor just let it happen. He was like, sure, just go. You can do he can do this. So he allowed it. So I guess everything's fine. And again, an 8.5, enjoyable, interesting chapter. I really want to see Asta going up against these interesting characters. So hopefully we get to see that soon enough. I think that's all for this video. Hope you all have a good day. And right before I go, let's just say things. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Things are about to get fun. Let's go. Let's get hype because it's time. Let's go. That's all I'm going to say.